Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle, and I'm here to do a love reading for Libra. Libra, wherever you have Libra in your chart, this could be for you. But yeah, if it doesn't resonate, don't try and make it fit. I have lots of other videos on my channel, so feel free to check those out. And most of my readings are timeless. If they're not the dailies, then they're pretty much all timeless. So feel free to check out other readings if this one isn't fitting your situation. I'm going to be looking at you and your person, similar to the last couple of readings I've done. And remember that roles can be reversed. So yeah, make it fit as needed, basically. So I'm going to start with the angelic messenger cards. Ooh, yeah, and I have new internet. I upgraded. So I'm really hoping that this video is better than my videos from the past basically 9+ months. We'll see. So anyway, angelic messenger cards we're going to start with. We're going to look at your side first. We've got trust. Are you maybe you're learning how to trust again. Someone is helping you to trust. Maybe you don't trust. We'll find out. Your person has relaxation. Okay, that's good. I mean, taking the time to relax is always a good thing, I think. Um, as long as you don't overdo it. Everything in moderation, right? What am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay. I'm going to look at the good tarot. And I want to ask how you feel about your person. Do you like this relaxation mode they're in? Do you trust this? Is that what's helping you trust? Or is it doing the opposite? Let's find out. Ace of Water. You love this person. This card speaks of unconditional love and overflowing abundance of feelings and all the good things. Like this is how you feel. You really love this person. What else? What else on your side? Oh gosh. And then we get the Five of Water. They may have caused you some feelings of sadness and upset. You're working through it. When we love someone so much and then something happens, I don't know, it kind of feels like you have some trust issues that you're working on, that you're dealing with right now. What about your person side? How do they feel about you? Five of Air. There's been some tension and conflict. And maybe they're taking the time to relax because they're just like, whoa, this was a little too much for me. And I feel like they're trying to get a new perspective on everything, on what's gone down between the two of you, because and this is maybe why they're spending time relaxing and caring for themselves, so that they can come to a new understanding, so that they can allow you to better to say, so that they can understand your point of view and allow that to be a part of their equation. Usually with tension and conflict, people are very caught up in needing to be right, and there's this butting of heads, and this is like kind of releasing that in favor of wanting to be happy, wanting to be in harmony. What else on your person's side? Page of Earth. A new prosperous beginning, tangible results from maybe showing up in a new way, your trust has I think you have trust issues. Your trust may have been broken by this person, but they want even though there's been this tension and conflict, I think they want some kind of new beginning. It could also be that they're focusing on doing their own thing, building up their finances, kind of diving into work. Let's look at the Oracle Tarot. I'm curious from your perspective, what happened? What do you see? No, but see, this is how they feel about you. So I'm sorry, I keep I keep losing my train of thought lately. Um, this is how they feel about you. I think you are the new beginning. I don't think they're necessarily focusing on themselves at the exclusion of you or other things. I think that they want tangible results. I think they want this to come back around. This has been happening in a lot of my readings where there's some kind of rift that happens and some kind of separation, and then people kind of potentially working their way back to one another, certainly hoping for that. So, on your side, this is from your perspective. What happened? Cash flow. There was some kind of juggling, there was some kind of imbalance between the two of you. It could be around money, maybe you were giving too much or they were giving too much. But see, from your perspective, probably you're like, I overgave. Um, maybe they were juggling. Maybe they were juggling you with someone else. And this is why you got so hurt. What else? What else happened? um, you ended up feeling betrayed. This person, they juggled you in some way. Could have been with another person, could have been with something else, with a job or, some other thing that distracted them. But it left you feeling betrayed. Like they stuck 10 swords in you and you managed to get those swords out and you are rising up. And you're like, okay, this really sucked. It really hurt, but I'm not going to let it get me down. You're healing. And the whole second chance thing, um, you're ready for some kind of second chance. I feel like because you love them so unconditionally, you're kind of like, well, because she's got two swords here. So you're like, I'm going to cut this person out of my life if they don't show up right, but they are showing up and offering something. This is some kind of communication. They're like, "Okay, Libra, I'm sorry. Like, can we try again?" And you love them so much. You're like, "Well, maybe we need to continue working on balance here, and I'm certainly not going to put up with any kind of weird behavior like in the past." Because through healing, you're gaining your balance, you're gaining your confidence. Look how confident she looks. You're finding yourself again. On their side, what happened from their perspective? The 10 of wands. um this whole thing was a huge burden. This situation really, it could be that if they were juggling, that it was really difficult. Maybe that somehow they were carrying too much. Who knows what happened, why they felt why anyone ever feels the need to juggle, but somehow it ended up weighing very heavily on them. And what else? What else on their side from their perspective? Yeah. Yeah, this is yeah, they were definitely juggling. They were still stuck to someone from their past or something from their past, probably someone. And it was a heavy burden, but they didn't know how to let it go. And that really hurt you. And that created a huge issue of trust with you. And they really they kind of woke up because you must have backed away through the process of grieving. You probably like completely disengaged from them in favor of healing. You needed to heal, and you have, or you're still in the process. And they are like, oh my God, what did I do? I need to make a change. I need to release the past in order. I need to release the past, release this burden in order to have this new beginning with Libra. Let me look at the Osho Zen. I'm curious what you think of this. What do you think of your person um, releasing, wanting to make changes, coming towards you with this new offer? Control. You might think that this is that they're trying to control the situation. That yeah, I don't know. I feel like you because your trust has been pretty broken, that you think that they're maybe a control freak, that they need things to always work out in their favor, that they're kind of a my way or the highway type of person or type of mentality. Um, you see them as being very rigid, and maybe for them maybe they are, and this is one of the reasons, like they're taking the time to relax and you know to do some healing on their own, to learn how to show up differently because of because there was some kind of power struggle between the two of you, and they weren't being fair. They weren't willing to see your point of view, but you see them changing. You see them through going within, through taking the time to kind of relax and focus on themselves. They've come to you with this offer, with some kind of communication, and they're showing up in this whole new way. They've learned some lessons. This is the change that they've been working on, and you're like, wow, well, this is where they were, and this is how at least they're showing up now, and you're kind of like, well, I know you as being quite the control freak, so you might be all like, you know oh, I'm woke now, and I know how to be different. And you're kind of like, yeah, do you really? You're definitely skeptical. How do they think about you and what you're up to? You're you're taking the time to go within, to figure out what to do. You're not totally sure of how to receive this offer, of how to if you should trust this person again or not, and you're really trying to follow your own intuition, your own inner light. You both are doing that, or at least it seems like your person is doing that. They see you as doing that as well. You're like, I need time, I'm still healing. How else do they think about you? Adventure. You are Oh, I have a sneeze coming. I have kitty fur up my nose. Oh my god. Um, okay, I think it's right. Um, they see you as someone who is you're kind of childlike and playful. You want a new adventure um in your life. Whatever that looks like, it's you're moving towards what's fulfilling for you. What is y- you're following your intuition, you're following your passion. You're following what really lights you up, what you love. Um Okay, so let me look at the Radiant Rider Waite Tarot. Excuse me while I sniffle here. I'm gonna drink something real quick. Hang on. Okay, so on I want to just find out how this is gonna play out from here. So on your side, we've got death. This is certainly letting a cycle close out. You may be done with this person. Your trust may be so broken that you're like, no matter what you say, no matter how woke you seem or you try to be, I know through experience, I know who you really are. And that's not something that can change very easily or very quickly, if at all. And you might be just done. What else? What else on your side? The Knight of Swords. You could be communicating to this person that you're done. But the Knight of Swords is often moving very quickly towards what he wants. And it could be that yeah, it could be that you're releasing the past. You're through your healing, you are open to a second chance and you're releasing what went down before. There is some amount of you guys mirroring one another. And you're like, well, let's give this another chance. I'm not sure I can trust you, but I also know that I love you so deeply that you feel like this person is your person, your long-term person. I got someone revving their engine outside. It's crazy. Okay, on your person side, we have the Six of Pentacles, which is like a happy surprise. Very unexpected. I think they thought that you were just going to like walk off into the sunset by yourself, go do your own thing. And you coming back and being like, actually, let's give this a try. They're like, oh, really? Like, and you're kind of giving a little bit and kind of waiting to see. You're not just diving in head first, with no regard to what's happened. You're kind of like, well, I've got a little bit of trying to think of the word, because this person is giving them money and like giving them just a little bit, and you're like, let's see what you do with the little bit that I give you. Which is a huge surprise to them. And also on their side, they have the Queen of Cups. I think that they feel really this person has actually changed. This wokeness, not really a word, but them kind of coming to you and being like, I figured things out. I'm living my life in a whole new way. I'm following my intuition. I'm more spiritual. They're like more spiritually evolved, basically. They're tapping into their higher power. Maybe they have some kind of new spiritual practice that they're into. And it has brought them to this place of they're much more nurturing than they used to be. They're much because of being tapped in, because of listening to their intuition more. They're more compassionate and they're more empathic. They're more in tune with their feelings and they understand how much they hurt you and they're willing to nurture this connection because they see how important it is to them that you two are soulmates. They want to share their this is such a weird picture. She's got her cup and it's got like little lobster claws on it. This little lobster cup. Um or crab claws, whatever. Anyway. Yeah, your person they have actually done some amount of pretty transformational work on themselves, or they've transformed through the work that they've done through going within and taking the time to figure themselves out and releasing and I don't know, it's looking very hopeful. Let me look at the Dreaming Way tarot. On your side we have Judgment. Yeah, you're like you're still in this place of being a little bit skeptical, and you're like, okay, like you're in this place of wait and see. Really, are we sure? Is this really a new you? If I give this a try, are we going to fall back into the same dynamic we had before? Because you've done a lot of work. You've healed. You've done a lot of work on healing yourself, and you're different. You both are different through having been through this. Also on your side, we have Five of Cups. Five of Cups again. Feeling sadness, feeling some kind of loss. There are two cups. There are two cups that are still full. But in this card, I feel like, you know, this is like you with your back turned to your person and you've handed them three cups. I mean, we'll just say like this is like you've handed them something and you're like, here's a little something, and they're like, yes, okay, like let's do this. And then something happens and you were kind of expecting it and now everything's spilling out and you're just so disappointed. Look at her face. You're just like beyond disappointed. You're so sad because you love this person so much and you've still got two cups, but you're like, you know what? I don't know if this person, you might be to the point where you're like, this person is not the one who's going to receive my two cups. Because the Two of Cups is all about like partnership, harmonious partnership, and um, being with your soulmate. And I feel like you're kind of like, okay, this person, I can't do this. Whew. On your person's side, we've got the Three of Swords, and they're just heartbroken. They are, yeah. Duality, seriously. Yes. And hello, Redbeard. Um, yeah, your person is now they are sad because they are dealing with the consequences of their actions. That, you know, they did their best. They did their best. I really think they did, and it wasn't enough. And they know this. You know this. It's just, it's kind of, they've got too many issues and ultimately your trust is broken. You're just like, I can't do this again. And then they get the Knight of Swords. They're like, but no way, Libra. Libra, come back. Like you were ready. You were really trying to make this work. You gave them that communication, that you came to them and you're like, "Yes, let's do this." Didn't work out, and now they're like, "No, wait, 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 wait. Give me a second. Give me a try, please. Please. Please." And oh my god. Oh, where am I at? I want to look at my Wisdom of Avalon cards. On your side, what's your response? Releasing emotional baggage, cleaning house. I feel like you're done at this point. You've been hurt and it's not changing. And you're just like, I gotta let this go. Ooh. And the cat is staring up at me. We have independence and healthy boundaries. You're setting boundaries with this person. You're just like, I tried. I really tried. But sorry. I can't do this. I want to live my life the way I know is right for me. And your person does not want to let go. We have the Grail Knight. Romance, illusion, and seeking the sacred. I think they're stuck in the illusion of this working out. They really want this. They love you and they really want this. And they understand that this connection is a very sacred one. And if they could just get past their own issues, I feel like you both are frustrated at this person. And on their side, we have the High Priestess. Discernment, prescience, prophecy, and vision. This is a huge spiritual awakening for them. I don't think you're going for it though. I don't it, you're potentially the one that got away. Um and it's heartbreaking, and yet it's what they needed in order to level up within themselves, within their lives. I'm going to end with the numerology guidance cards. On your side, we have karmic completion. Yeah, you're done. You're done. It's sad. You wish so much that this could have worked out. And it just wasn't meant to be. There's someone better who will be able to prove that you can trust them coming your way, and you're communicating this to them. And maybe you're planning on staying in communication. Maybe you're still like, I love you. I will always have a place in my heart for you. Um, but no, sorry, but no. And on your person's side, they have effort. They're going to keep trying. It might take them a while to really accept that this is done. And they're going to keep working on themselves in hopes of you one day um, being open to this again. Yeah, they want to manifest a connection with you. They can't let go. You were so important to them in their life. Um, are so important. They understand how much they love you and how much they blew it. Ugh. Let me end with I'm going to end with the Spirit Animal Oracle. One card for each of you, just for final something. On your side, we have Antelope Spirit. Life is speeding up. Because you're being independent and putting yourself first, setting healthy boundaries, you are feeling better and better, and you're being rewarded for that. You're going in a new direction, I think. And on your person's side, We have squirrel spirit. Believe in yourself. Yeah, this is, again, it's a wake up call for your person. And they're just like, they're coming to the understanding that the reason that this whole mess happened was because of their own insecurities, that they didn't truly believe that they were good enough for you, that they had it within them to have a successful connection with you. And I think through this whole process, it's been this lesson of like understanding, okay, um I need to learn how to put myself first. I need to learn how to honor myself. And I think eventually they will get to a place of um being more woke, as they say, being more tapped in and connected. And you're always going to be there for them, but I think you are on a completely different trajectory and heading towards something that is going to be much more fulfilling, and it's going to make you feel much better overall. You're completing a karmic cycle. This was a huge lesson for you, and now things are speeding up because now you're like, okay, I get it. I get it. It's time to move in a whole new direction, and you're going for it. And this was how they saw you in before, that you're you're on a path of adventure, of of your own making. You're following the light. You're following the rainbow. You're interested at what's at the end of the rainbow, and you discovered this person wasn't it. You're just like, okay, I want to have fun. I want to be happy. I want to be playful. Let's go for it. So there's your reading, Libra. I imagine, yeah, you're going to be doing really well in your life. Keep following your heart and your passion, and you will get to that person who's really going to be the right one for you. And thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And if you haven't already, like, subscribe, and share.